So what we will do today, we will go through like some frequently used data free function one by one, and we'll try to understand from use case. Okay. And then after this, there will be multiple class which will be taken by Sai, Praveen, and Mani. Okay, so they will give you deep dive in data weave. Okay, so we will have two classes from tomorrow onward, or you can say from Monday onward. One will be for data weave. There you will learn about the data weave. And other part I will take where I will learn, like I will teach you about MuleSoft core components. Okay. So timing part we'll discuss. Data view part, it's not very important to learn all the data view function at the very beginning, but if you learn, then that's good. Okay. And data view itself is very vast and big things in term of they have 500 plus predefined function. So if I will try to take all those 500 predefined function, then 1 month we will spend in data view only. So for data view, we will have separate class and discussion. Other people will take that, and parallelly I will share knowledge on this MuleSoft core capability, component, connector, and all. Okay. So if you people, like due to timing constraint or anything, if you people cannot join the DataVip class, then you can follow the recording. But I will suggest try to join the live session. That will be more interactive and you will get better understanding. Okay. So here we will follow and refer the MuleSoft documentation on DataVip part, and they have very good documentation. And if you open the DataVip, this section, and if you go to reference one, here they have explain all the predefined function, what they support. Okay, we will start with the core function. So here first core function is plus plus. This function we seen yesterday, like if you want to add two string, okay, then we use that plus plus function. Apart of that, we have some other use case also, okay, where you can use this plus plus function. So we seen yesterday, we seen this use case. We tried to add two string using plus plus. But if you see here, it support addition of two array also. Okay, let's say we have two array. Okay, now at the same time, to learn this particular use case, we will learn how to create variable in DataView. So if you want to create any variable in DataView, then syntax will be var variable name and then equals to and then value of the variable. Okay, this is the variable and variable name is array and value is this. Let me create another variable. So we have here two variable which contains the array. Now, if I want to add this two array, this two variable or this two array, then syntax will be array one plus array two. So you can see here we are getting one accumulated array. So this plus function is not only for string value, it can add to array also. Okay. Now if I will replace this array with this value. So here you can see this array contains 0, 1, 2. This array contains ABC. It's adding these two into this array. Everyone clear with this? So plus function add to string and it can add array also. Now going to minus. So here you can see, here we have one array and we did minus 1, 2. So what it will do, from this array, it will remove all the 1 and 2, this 1 and this 2. So what is the result? 0. So let's see here in demo mode. Sorry, 1 minute. So let's say here we have 0, 1, 2, and this array contains only 1. And if I will do array minus, so you can see here from this array, all the 1 will be removed and now remaining things are 0 and 2. Okay. Now let's say take example of string. So okay. And this is one of the like you can say rarely used thing, but many times we use this. Let's say you have one object, this object. Now forgot about this variable. We have this object, and as a output, I want this is our input, and as a output, what I want, let me make it simple first. This is object. From this output, I want only name and mobile. So what you people will do? So you will write like mapping again, correct? So you people will do like this. You will create name and you will take payload dot name and then mobile payload dot mobile, correct? This will be approach you people will do. But if this array contains maybe 50 elements, 60 elements, then again you will do mapping for 50, 60 elements. Sometimes it's possible. Not 50 to like 50, 60. Let's say 30 elements are there. That is very common. Many use case you will get 20 elements. And in 20 element, you just need to remove one element. So you need to do rewrite the mapping. That is not good approach. So what you can do, payload. So this payload will be this object. And then minus, you want to remove this. Okay? So you are getting this. So this is one approach where instead of rewriting this entire mapping again, you can simply remove one key value pair. Okay, requirement will be like this. If country code will be +91, then remove it. So you can write this. Okay. So there is one more use case that I cannot recall at this moment. Let me quickly think. One related use case is there, that is practical use case where we use minus minus function, but at this moment I cannot recall. So once I will get, I will let you know. So this is one use case.
just put in that country code in quotes, Ravi. Remove that 91. Remove this bracket also.
It's in bracket or
Object also, object. That object, yeah.
okay.
Curly braces.
Remove the curly braces. Okay.
Quote में डालना है.
Actually, my use case is also same, but syntax wise I was not clear.
डबल
So
कोट में
that's why
डालना है, डबल कोट में डालना
you
है ये.
country
कंट्री को
code.
डबल कोट में डालना है वो. हाँ, वो ब्रैकेट भी हटा देना है.
So what it will do, whatever key value pair will be with this name, it will remove it. But
मैंने
that
डालना है एक बार
syntax,
एक. हाँ.
okay, this one. Yeah. So even this use case I was trying to find. So here you can see there will be use case like if country code will be +9, then remove it. Then previous syntax was correct. But if you will have requirement in this payload, you just need to remove one key value pair, no matter based on the key name. Whatever value is there, that will be there, but you need to remove based on the key name. Then syntax will be this, and you need to use this minus symbol. And this is the one of the you can say there will be high possibility they will ask this in your interview and all. Whenever there will be evaluation and all, so those people use this kind of syntax for evaluation. Okay, but I don't think like this is good use case to evaluate anyone, since this use case is like in use practically you will use it, but very rarely. But I have seen some use case where we are having this payload and just I want to remove one key value pair. Okay, hope everyone clear with this. So till this point, we covered plus plus, minus minus, and minus. Okay, and single plus we have already seen. Like if you want to perform some mathematical operation, okay, here it will not work. But if you want to perform some mathematical, let's say 1 plus 2 in calculator we seen. So it do this 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, next. These functions are not very frequently used, so I'm not considering all this. Coming to this content function, this is frequently used function. So what this function do, in your payload, it will check that particular key value pair is there or not. Okay, let's say this is the array. In this array, we are checking contains 2 or not. That means 2 is here, it will return true. But if we will check contains 5, then it will return false. Okay, so what content function do? It will check that particular input has that particular value or not. And not only this array, it works on string also. Let me take that example. MuleSoft, this is string, contains mule or not. If yes, then it will true. If no, then it will give false. So in that case, what it will check? It will check this continuous value is there anywhere or not. So we have, so it's returning true. Okay. Then here payload.root.mystring, and in that mystring there will be some value. Okay. So in that value, it's checking me is there or not. So based on that, it will return true and false. Okay. These are the common use case. Okay. To write the content function, we have other syntax also. Okay. Let me explain here. Payload dot name content space. Yes, space is here, so it's there. Instead of space, if we will put GUID, then again it will be true. But if we will put G, sorry, UID and then GU, then it will give false. Since nothing is like this G should be at the starting. Okay. So here, this is one way of writing this. If we want to write same thing, we can write this contents and then payload dot name comma GUID. So again, it's giving true. So these two are different syntax. And here you have observed one thing. I use two forward slash. What does it means? It will comment out that particular line. If you want to comment multiple line, then it should be, let me quickly check. Yeah. Uh,
Now select all the 6 7 lines and do control forward slash
hmm, control
forward slash.
forwards.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. This is the way. Okay. So double forward slash will block that particular line. So it will comment out that particular line. Everyone clear till this point? So we discuss about plus plus, minus minus, minus, plus, and contents. Okay, and this works on array also, as I mentioned. So let's say we have this array. Here are array 1 contains. If I will put double inverted 1, so it's giving false. Why it's giving false? Since it contains integer value. 1 is integer, but here we are passing string. If I will change it from 1, then it will give true. Okay. In JSON format, you can say anything inside the double inverted comma that will be treated as string, and anything without inverted comma that will be treated as integer. So this one is without double inverted comma will be treated as one numeric one. But if we will put double inverted comma 1, then that will be treated as string 1. Okay. So this contain function work on array and string both. Okay. So considering all this, let's do one hands-on thing. Okay. So you people need to do. Input and the output should be Same thing I want in XML also. So you need to generate in both JSON and XML. So this is your input and this is your output. Sending in chat, everyone do it in next 5 minutes. Don't take much time, 5 minutes. And once you are done, just put done in chat. Okay, no need to put the script at this moment. Just put done in chat. Okay, so I can see 7 people already did. What about other who all are pending? Ramni, are you facing any challenge? Ramni, Shreya, what about you?
Actually, I am little confused. Firstly, I am not able to do where I can do. After that, I understand. Then went to data, that data used. Mhm.
Okay, data we playground you need to open.
Yes, yes. After that, I opened that data view play.
Playground, and you need to put this input in this left side.
Yes, now I started only.
Okay, okay. Ramni, what about you?
Hello, Ravi.
Yes. Are you able to do
Yeah,
or do?
yeah, I'm able to do, but I'm not able to get it is true, it is showing false for me.
That contains function you need to use.
Yeah, I
Contains.
have used.
Okay. And who else are pending? Chandan, what about you?
Uh, Ravi, this is Bhavani.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, I am from my mobile. I joined from mobile. I'll do later.
Okay. But until unless you will not do things live, no, you will not learn properly. So make
Yeah,
sure
this
from
one.
next
Yeah,
mix.
yes.
Ravi, I am getting error in the first line, so I am trying to correct
You
this.
kept a single inverted comma at the end.
Uh,
Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, Prachi, you were also pending. So what about you?
Sir, actually, I done, but last task I was not able, like country code true.
Okay. That part we seen just now. Now let me share my screen.
Yeah. Remaining things I have done
Okay. So
till more.
last, what you need to do, you need to take the country code and you need to check contains, and then you need to put that country code is there or not, what we are looking for. You can use directly also put into single inverted. Okay. So this way you can check that country code is there or not. So for first name, what you will do, you will take the payload. From that payload, you will, from this name, you will do split by function to split it into two part using this space. Okay. So using this, we will get something like this. Okay. And out of this two value, I want 0th value. So here I will put 0. So I got developer. Same I did for this, but I took first index, that is guide. Okay. And then for mobile, payload.detail mobile, this one was straightforward. And then country code. For country code, we did payload.detail.country code. Oh, sorry, this is each country code 91. So we are checking that code contains 91 or not. Okay. So what I did, I took that value and then contains, here we given this 91. So what it's doing is checking this value contains 91 or not. Yes, it's containing, so it will return true. If we will put something else which is not there, let's say 81, that is not there, then it will return false. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone has any doubt on this part or everyone clear? Chandan,
Ravi,
Ramni.
Ravi, please help me to correct this.
Okay, share your screen.
May I share you?
Yeah, share your screen.
This is where I'm getting there.
Okay, we started this unexpected
input,
end of line. A
at input
payload.
line number 7 here, Chandan, you need to put one curly bracket at last, line number 7, in input, left hand side.
Okay, yeah. So left hand side where you given input, you given wrong input. You are missing one curly braces.
Yes, got it. Thank you.
And you given space, so that's why it's giving false. Since space is not there, no? So remove space before 91. Either give plus 91 or 91. Yeah, now you are getting true.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ravi.
Okay. So Ramni, Shreya, or Prachi, if you need help, you can share your screen and we can help. If you
Yeah, I
got
got
this,
it, Ravi.
okay.
So last one have some queries. Now it's clear.
Okay, share
Like
your
with
screen.
the content.
Yes,
Yes,
share
sir.
your
With yes. So the here, like it's I have done everything, but in last make mistakes.
no, syntax is incorrect, no? It
Yes,
should
yes,
be
sir.
where you are trying to check the country 91 inside the country
Yes.
code. So first remove that line payload details and everything. Remove that. Line number 8. After payload, remove everything. Yes, remove it. Yeah. So here what we want to check? We want to check country code contains 91 or not. Okay, so first write the syntax to get the country code. So what will be syntax?
So it's
Type it.
payload.
Yeah, type it. Yes. So you got it. You got the country code. Now
Yes.
within this country code, you want to check 91 is there or not. So for that, yeah, give space. Select the contains function. Second one. Yeah. So what we want to check 91 is there or not. So put bracket after contains. Yeah, you can give space. Double inverted comma 91. Okay.
Yes.
So first you need to write which string or array you want to check something. Okay. And
Yes.
then you need to put keyword contains, and then after that you need to put what you want to check. So you want to check 91 is there or not. So
Yes.
syntax will be like this.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So till this point, so Shreya, for you, I think I will provide you all the recording first and try to complete all the recording by today end of day, whatever we completed. Okay,
Okay.
then you will able to sync with the class.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now day between we don't use distinct by. Okay. So here distinct by function we use very frequently. So here you can see in this array, we are getting multiple repeated element. Okay, but I want only unique element from here. Then we use generally distinct by function. Okay, so here you can see distinct by value. So what it will do, it will give you all the distinct function from here. And one thing they did, This is additional. I think till this point it should work. Let me double check. Okay, this is not complete syntax. Complete syntax will be like this. Distinct by, and then it will give you item and index. Okay, where item will be this value and index will be their index. Okay, so in that case, what I will suggest now, distinct by function will cover later. It has some complex concept to understand. So first we will understand map object, then we will come on distinct by function. So I'm skipping at this moment. Okay, filter function we can use. So filter function generally, like whenever you have any data, from that data you want to check that value exists or not. Okay, so let me try to take this example only. So let's say you have one array. Okay, in that array you want to filter out. Okay, you want to filter out some data based on this condition. Okay, then we use filter function. Okay, so you don't need to remember the syntax. Just type here filter. Okay, and select it from here. So here item and index is there. So index will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Item will be 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is item and index. So what it will do, it will iterate on each element of this array, and one by one it will check the condition. So what condition I want to check? Let's say item should be greater than 4. Okay, so first iteration it will check 9 greater than 4. Yes, it will print the 9. It will take the 9. 2 greater than 4. No. 3 greater than 4. No. 4 greater than 4. No. 5 greater than 4. Yes. So what it did, it filtered out all the value with this matching condition. So let's say you have multiple element and you want to filter out. Okay, for this now, let me try to take more practical use case, which you will get in project and other places. Okay, so you will get something like this. So there are few people, developer guide 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 people here and their country code is +91, +1, +1, and +1. And let me take one more. +91. So here we have 5 people and they have country code either +91 or +1. Now my requirement is I need to process, I need to get all the data where country code is +1. Okay, so my requirement is from this array, this is the array, and within that array we have 5 objects. First object, second object, third object, fourth object, 5 object. So within this array, whatever object contains country code +1, I want to get those objects. So what will be syntax? So first I want to take the array. So for array, I need to take payload. So this payload contains this array. Now in this, I will check filter. What will be my condition? So item will be this JSON object. This is the item. This is the item for this filter function. So first time item will be this, second time this, third time this, fourth time this, five time this. Index will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 4 till 4. Oh, sorry. Now what I will check within this item, country code is +1 or not. So how I will check item? So condition will come after this arrow. Okay, so item dot. Can anyone tell me what will be syntax? I want to check that country code is 1 or not.
Item dot
Country
country
code.
code is
Country
equal to
code.
is equal to
Is equals to, okay, that we can
double
use.
equal and in the quotation we need to mention the filter one. I mean +1.
+1.
Yes.
Okay, so this is also fine, or you can use contains function also. Anything is fine.
Yes.
Okay. So here what we are doing, we are filtering out all the object within this array which contains country code +1. If I want to filter out country code with +91, then I will put 91 and I will get this too. Okay, so in this way filter function works. I hope everyone clear till this point. So we are good for today.
Ravi, here
Yes.
only filter function will work on only array, right? Array.
If you will use string, okay, so it
I
will
mean array
work
of
for
elements. Array of elements. The format must be in array of elements, right?
yeah. So here you can this argument string key name country code. 1 minute. Item. Okay. So you can see here, this is working for this string also. And here in this case, what will be item? So one by one, each element will be item E, G, F, S. So it's checking it contains E or not. So it will take all the E. Let's say we have one more E, then it will take this E also. Okay. But in practical way, you will not get this kind of use case. What we seen for array, for that is very common. Okay, this use case, what we did earlier, that is very common use case. Many times you will use that filter function for this use case. Okay, so we are good for today. Yesterday I haven't given assignment since we haven't covered many functions, but today we have covered 5-6 functions. So Pallavi, just try to use this function and try to create at least 10 assignment for everyone and put in this group only. Okay, so everyone will complete by tomorrow first half. Then we are good for today.
Where I can get all the recordings?
Okay, in this chat only. Okay, for you, let me create credential today. I think you
Okay.
don't have credential, maybe due to that reason
Actually,
you are unable.
yesterday I tried, but I'm not able to